Once upon a time, in a quiet kingdom nestled between silver mountains and emerald forests, lived a kind young woman named Ella. After her mother passed away, her father remarried a woman with two daughters of her own. At first, things were fine. But when Ella's father fell ill and died, everything changed. Her stepmother, Lady Tremaine, showed her true colors, turning Ella into a servant in her own home. The once cheerful house echoed with orders, complaints, and the clatter of chores. Her stepsisters mocked her and nicknamed her Cinderella because she often came home from the fireplace covered in soot. Despite everything, Cinderella remained kind. She sang to the birds, smiled at the garden flowers, and dreamed of a life where she was free to be herself. One day, the king announced a grand ball to celebrate the prince's return from his travels. All young women were invited. Lady Tremaine and her daughters were giddy with excitement. Cinderella, too, dreamed of going. Just to dance, to feel beautiful, even if only for a night. But when she asked, her stepmother laughed. "You? Go to the ball? In those rags?" Still, Cinderella hoped. She found an old dress of her mother's and fixed it with scraps of ribbon and thread. But when she descended the stairs, ready to leave, her stepsisters tore her dress apart in a jealous rage. Cinderella ran to the garden and wept beneath the moonlit sky. That's when a gentle voice called, "Why are you crying, dear one?" It was an older woman in a cloak shimmering like starlight, her fairy godmother. With a smile, she waved her wand. A pumpkin turned into a golden carriage. Mice became horses. Cinderella's torn dress became a gown of shimmering silver, and on her feet appeared glass slippers, perfectly formed. But remember, her godmother warned, when the clock strikes 12, the magic will fade. Cinderella arrived at the palace, and heads turned. The prince, captivated, asked her to dance. They spoke of stars and travels, music and freedom. Cinderella felt truly seen for the first time, but at the stroke of midnight she fled, leaving behind only a single glass slipper on the grand staircase. The next day the prince searched the kingdom with the slipper. Many tried it on, but it fit none. When he arrived at Cinderella's house, Lady Tremaine locked her in the attic. But with the help of her mouse friends and a bit of determination, Cinderella broke free. She tried on the slipper. It fit perfectly. The prince recognized her at once, not just by the shoe, but by the light in her eyes. They married soon after. But Cinderella didn't just become a princess. She opened a school for young girls, taught kindness and courage, and never forgot the magic that lives in hope. And so, she lived happily ever after. Not because she found a prince, but because she finally found herself